Today in this video, we will learn about the nuclear disarmament. But before that, we should learn about how nuclear weapons were formed in the United States of America, which was used in the Japan in the cities of Nagasaki and Hiroshima. So let's start. First, we will see the definition of a nuclear disarmament. So it is the process of reducing and eradicating the nuclear weapons as well as ensuring that the countries without nuclear weapons are not able to develop them. Countries without nuclear weapons such as Iran, North Korea, they are trying their best to develop nuclear weapons. So the movement to denuclearize hopes to eliminate the possibility of nuclear war because of its potential for catastrophic consequences as demonstrated by the United States bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki during the World War II. Now we will talk about the origins of the anti-nuclear weapons movement, but before that learn how Albert Einstein informed the United States of America for the development of nuclear weapons in the Germany. So in 1939, Albert Einstein informed the President Roosevelt that the Nazi government in Germany were very close to building a nuclear weapon. So in response to that, President Roosevelt formed the Advisory Committee on Uranium, which then led to the creation of a Manhattan Project. Manhattan Project was a very important project of the United States of America for the development of nuclear weapons, to research nuclear weapon capabilities. Then the United States was the first nation to successfully build and detonate an atomic bomb, and which was used in the cities of Nagasaki and Hiroshima of Japan. New Mexico prompted the first movement for disarmament, and this movement came from the Manhattan Project scientists themselves. Now we will talk about the early movements of anti-nuclear disarmament. So the growing protest groups in Japan unified to form the Japanese Council Against Atomic and Hydrogen Bombs in 1954, which called for the complete and total destruction of all nuclear weapons. So now what is the response to the disarmament movement? As a result of the movement, nations signed a variety of international treaties and agreements to either slow or stop the use and generation of nuclear weapons. So first in 1970, the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty entered into force. Now activism today. We will talk about the today situation of nuclear weapons. So since the Hiroshima and Nagasaki incidents, neither an atomic nor a hydrogen bomb has been used in an attack. However, the nuclear disarmament movement is still active because a variety of nations still possesses the nuclear weapons and have threatened to use the nuclear capabilities. So we need to stop them. So if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.